Have you been feeling extra emotional lately or just like super tired? Or maybe like you feel like your brain just can't figure out what dimension it wants to be in? If you said yes to any of those, you may be experiencing what I call an energetic reset. Hey, I'm Tara. I'm your cosmic coach for spiritually awakening moms. And if you're ready to feel grounded and supported while you are, going through this soul upgrade process, go ahead and click subscribe. We get weird here in the best way. So today we're going to talk about what's going on energetically in October, and then I'm going to give you some suggestions on how you can make it through this unscathed. We'll touch on the weird word of the week, and I will show you some ways on how you can integrate this into your daily life. So October carries the energy of release, right? So kind of think of it like spring cleaning, but in the fall. At least in the northern hemisphere here, I'm in the US. Many of us right now are feeling kind of like we're shedding our skin. We're releasing things that no longer serve us. Relationships may be exiting. You may be changing jobs, things like that. Kind of like a snake shedding its skin, right? And so that can leave us with this feeling of kind of being in a void, like maybe things are just happening around you, like kind of dark night of the soul energy could be happening for a lot of you right now. But I want you to keep in mind, this is temporary, this too shall pass. Everything is cyclical, right? And so we're just in that season right now. If you are going through something like that, leave a comment below. Let us show up for you and support you. I'm building a really beautiful spiritual community for moms going through the awakening process. I will be opening memberships pretty soon. But for now, this is my first video. So just leave a comment. Let us support you, okay? We'll show up for you if you show up for yourself. So here are some actual physical, emotional symptoms of this energetic reset that's going on right now. Go ahead and raise your hand if you relate to any of these, okay? Fatigue or insomnia, emotional outbursts. I know that happened to me the other day. I actually was listening to that Paris Paloma song, I think it's called Labor, and I've heard it a million times, but that day, I just started bawling, and I don't know why, but it's part of that emotional outburst, that releasing energy. You may also be experiencing, body aches. For me, I've noticed my right knee has been hurting a lot lately for no reason at all. So I just chalk that up to this energy that we're going through right now. If you're experiencing those kind of things, make sure you're staying hydrated. Drink so much water, more water than you think you need. Water really helps to circulate the energy throughout your body so it doesn't stagnate in a certain place. You may also just be feeling like you don't care about this 3D drama anymore. I know that's definitely me, and I've told my friends and family, I'm not your girl for that, okay? You may also have sudden clarity about something that's been bothering you for a while, or maybe just creativity floods in. Maybe you get these amazing downloads and you get really excited and suddenly passionate about something, right? If that's happening to you, share in the comments below what you're working on. I'm really curious about how this energy is showing up for you in your life and causing this beautiful inspiration and creative bursts. I'm sure there's going to be some really amazing things that come out of this October Scorpio energy season. So if you are experiencing any of those things, just know it's not anything like burnout, it's not regression or anything of that nature. It's really more like a recalibration. So just know that your energy is adjusting to this frequency of holding more light. Another thing going on right now in October is Three-Eye Atlas. Yes, I said it. It's been everywhere. I'm sure you've not been able to avoid it, even if you wanted to. And that's really because from an energetic perspective, they are, I say they, so obviously I believe that there are extraterrestrials on 3i Atlas who really have come here at this exact time and followed the trajectory that they have, because they're really here to help humanity ascend and to help Mother Gaia ascend too. Like, we're all raising our frequencies, and they're sending light codes and using the sun. You know, it's all just this beautiful cosmic dance going on right now. So when we receive this extra light, it can feel really intense. And so I really just want you to remember to drink water, use the comment section below for support, and just so you know that you're not alone in what you're going through right now. Luna's weird word of the week: energetic reset. It's the process of intentional cleansing and recalibration to clear stagnant or negative energy, realign your spiritual self, and restore balance and vitality. It involves practices like meditation, breath work, spiritual cleansing rituals, and mindful disconnection to create space for new positive experiences and a fresh start. So today's video is brought to you by Bloom and Root. They have this amazing gift box that they send out once a quarter, and it's full of so many like organic, handmade self-care items, even things like my new favorite water bottle that has a crystal in it. And there was also these 2 lollipops that one of them was like strawberries and champagne, and the other one was basil and something, I can't remember now. But the stems of them, you can actually plant and grow different flowers and herbs. The coolest thing, and I've not seen it anywhere else, it's something that makes this box truly special, especially with the holidays coming up. You know, it'd be a great gift. Or they also have year-long subscriptions where you can give a gift that just keeps on giving. There's things like this yummy body butter, this handmade self-love soap. There's a protector body oil that has like lavender and like sparkly stuff in it, which I just absolutely love. And so much more. There's new things in each box, each quarter that they send out. So there's always something new and exciting and fun, and things that I've not seen in any other of these like self-care boxes out there on the market. So if you want to pick up yours today or get one as a gift, there is a link in the description with a 10% off code, okay? All right, so now babe, we are going to go through how you can actually deal with this through some grounding exercises, okay? And these are not your normal grounding exercises, okay? I keep things weird and fun here. So the first thing is a nervous system reset. And I know I have, oh my gosh, I have needed to do this so much over the last week or so. My nervous system has just felt so frazzled. So obviously getting out in nature, you know, feet in the grass, hugging a tree, all those are beautiful ways to ground and connect with nature and, you know, get those healing energies going and flowing. But what I really wanted to focus on was 4-4-8 breathing. And so I'm gonna do a demonstration. It's gonna look weird, but that's what we're here for, right? So it's 4-4-8 because we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then breathe out for 8 seconds, okay? You ready to do it with me? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. So in for 4. I hope you feel what I feel right now. It's just like this total relaxation. Any like tightness or like anxiety that's kind of like in your heart space just kind of melts away when you do this. And I recommend doing it for 10 minutes if you can. If you can only do it for 5, that's totally okay. Any amount that you can do is fantastic and will definitely help you. And you know, with some practice, you'll be able to go for longer. Number 2 is energy hygiene. My favorite way to do this is with a salt bath. So my baths consist of Epsom salts, lavender oil, chamomile oil, and all the crystals that I feel called to include in my bath. And so just really soaking in the warm water with the oils and the salts and the crystals. It's really going to help you reset your energetic nervous system. If that's too weird for you, you can also try things like saging. What that looks like is taking a bundle of sage like this, lighting it, and just kind of going in a clockwise direction over your body, and it's going to have a similar effect. Some people don't really care for the smell of sage, which is why this one has these little rose petals on it. It helps, but you can still smell the sage. Another thing you can do for energy hygiene is self-Reiki. So I do have a self-Reiki training course. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll also include a link down below so you can access it. But if you're interested in like me doing a live or anything like that where I kind of walk you through how to do self-Reiki, let me know in the comments. So another thing you can do right now to really help ground yourself is nutrition and rest. I know that's easier said than done when we're all super busy, but I think the whole lesson here is to shift your focus away from all this busy energy, like, masculine go, to a more feminine flow state where we just are. We can receive, we can tap into flow state. So it's really an opportunity for us to shift our perspective, shift from masculine energy into feminine energy. So set your boundaries, right? If you can't find time to rest because you have kids, I have 2 kids too, okay? But you can set some boundaries. You can let them know, okay, for the next 30 minutes, I don't exist. This may be a good time for them to have some screen time if needed, or, give them a project to work on, have them do chores, something like that. So they are busy, and then you can take your me time, okay? Get some rest. And focus on nutrition right now. Your family will also benefit from you focusing on nutrition. So eating root vegetables, like potatoes, carrots, beets, and protein. So I'm not saying if you don't eat meat, of course, still don't eat meat. There's so many other sources of protein, but just, really focus on the protein and the root vegetables. That will really help you to stay grounded. So the 4th thing you can do is to play, which I personally struggle with. I'm always like in learning mode, or like doing things that serve a purpose of some sort, right? And so I do struggle with this. So if that's you, like, leave a comment down below. You are not alone. Help me know I'm not alone. But doing things like dancing or doodling or finger painting or, anything like that is really going to let your inner child out. It may even help you heal, but, really the whole purpose right now is to feel grounded and get more into a flow state. So here's another little mom hack for you. When you are doing these grounding exercises, get the kids involved, right? If you go outside to ground with your feet in the grass, they are gonna love to do that too. And you guys can maybe run around and chase each other in the grass, and that's really going to have so many benefits, not just for your body. You'll be getting some cardio in, right? But also like for your soul, for your energy, for your nervous system. Like, there's so many benefits. And you'll be, making these beautiful family memories together. So definitely get the whole family involved. So now that you know what's happening energetically this month in October and kind of ways to help ground and, support your nervous system during this time, what are some things that you can do like in daily, hourly basis to really help anchor all of this in? The most impactful thing that I would suggest to you is to journal. And I know a lot of people feel like really weird about journaling, especially if you've never done it or haven't done it in many, many years. But journaling helps open up something within us. It really helps, once you start, it helps to get the get everything out of you. So whether you're going through a grieving process, whether you're trying to work on ancestral healing or childhood trauma, anything like that, even something like trying to figure out why you keep gaining weight, right? I use that example because that's something my mom struggles with. And so I've been kind of coaching her to trying to figure out, like, what is the root cause of your overeating behaviors and these like food addictions that you have. And so journaling really gets to the root cause of so many things. So that's definitely something that I would recommend that you do. If you need help with journaling prompts, let me know. I can make a video specifically about journaling, or provide a resource to you for that. Remember, this is really the start of a beautiful, supportive, loving community of people who are all in this together, right? We are all one, we know this, and so let's show up for each other and embody that knowledge that we have. So another thing you can do is to talk with other spiritual friends. As you may already know, once we have our spiritual awakenings, those who have not awakened yet do not understand what we're talking about whatsoever. And if you try to talk to them, they will look at you like you're crazy. They will, suggest you go get some Xanax or, something to dull all of these emotions and everything. So if you have a spiritual friend, make sure you guys are having these meaningful, deep conversations together. If you don't have anyone spiritual in your life, again, this is a spiritual community. Leave a comment below. We will show up for you and support you here. So why is talking about it so important anyway? One of the main reasons is when you don't, you may be inadvertently spiritual bypassing. And so what that really means is just kind of avoiding the darker sides of things. When we wake up, we realize there's so much that we need to heal. And in my case, like so much that needs to be healed. And so there can be a tendency in the spiritual community. Actually, I don't know so much recently. I think that it's getting better, but there has been a tendency to kind of just, walk around saying love and light and, wearing crystals and saging and then like just pretending everything is okay. And that's actually not helping you heal. That's not putting in the work to help you ascend. So by talking it out with somebody who can relate, they resonate with what you're saying, they support you, they love you, it can really help with the healing process, make it smoother, less painful, faster, all of that kind of stuff. And another really powerful thing you can do is setting your intentions. So some really great ways to do that are through ritual. You can use candles. You can see my candles behind me. And affirmations. Affirmations are really great for helping you to set an intention. So one affirmation you may use is, I intend to heal, and then you fill in the blank, whatever needs healing. I intend to heal my childhood trauma. I intend to let go of that no longer serves me. So above all else, please know you are not alone, right? We're all in this together. I think I've said that a few times during this video, but it's really true. We are, here to support each other on this ascension journey. No one can do it alone. And that's what really makes this so beautiful, don't you think? So if you've not already left a comment below, I would invite you to let us know how October has felt for you. What's coming up for you? What are you experiencing? Do you have any of these symptoms I've talked about? Are you starting a journaling journey? Let us know. We are here to support you. I do also want to let you know I have a ton of resources down in the description below, so make sure you check that out. And if there's anything else that you would like me to create for you to help you on your journey, just let me know. I'm here for you, okay? And last but not least, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay weird, okay? Love you.